Alright then, welcome to St. Petersburg. 14 corners, let's see the qualities in the rest there. 14 corners. The track length is 1.8 miles, or let me check what I in kilometers real quick. That's 2.9 kilometers. Well, 2.8 to be exact. It has 14 corners. And we'll probably see a lot of action today, especially up in the turn 8 and 9 section, as it's quite hard to nail. Definitely turn 10 as well. If you just turn in a bit too early, you slam into the wall. And luckily there's no damage in this game that we're using. So then, we're on an airport slash street circuit. As you can see below there is an airport, and then if you look at gate 1, for example, that is a city. But luckily, to say the lie in the game, there are no houses or detail except for the runways. Yeah, as you can see, it's like Monaco, where you have the water, so you can sit in your yacht, watch it from there. Yeah. What else can I say? But we'll most likely see a lot of action, as the drivers need to negotiate this 2.8 kilometer track. Yeah. So then, who will be on top? Let's go through the previous results of their last season's result. Let me just find it real quick, actually. Give me a moment. I'm a bit stupid. I have to just scroll up. I fucked up a bit there. But yeah, we will see a lot of action today on this track. As we'll be waiting for the drivers to join, I will be finding last season's result because I can't seem to do that. Main race. Where the hell is St. Pete? Hold on. Alright then, I found the results finally. So the fastest lap time last season. I'm just making another scene. The fastest lap time last season was a boom. It's a 39. This was Q2 results. As Mitch got pole position by 6/10, Max Young second, Taki third, and then Triff Agent fourth. And then the race results, it became Epic Saber P1, Mitch P2, Max P3, Taki P4, Triff P5, Big P6, Ice P7, Huezu P8, and Raf P9. Yeah. As now then, we'll just get the scene up and running. Because now I have pinged the drivers. As I'm sure we'll get a few drivers in this. Maybe I should delete my car as well. So then. So got one of the first riders. I will be changing this scene to the second one. Yeah. What the fuck is a kilometer? Right, my stream is paused. Where the fuck isn't the game capturing working? Okay. It is still lagging us a bit. Why isn't the live thing working? What the fuck? There we go. Jesus Christ, bro. Right then, I got the screen up and running. So, hello, you Finnish boy. Um, how are you feeling for this practice session? Sir, how are you feeling for this first practice session? Okay, my mic is fucked.
Hello. Hey.
Yep, no. How are you feeling for this practice session here in St. Petersburg?
Not good. Oh shit.
And no, what are your expectations for the season?
Almost nothing.
Alright.
Another season.
Where do you reckon your team can get in the constructor standings?
I think second or third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ferrari and Honda got a pretty strong lineup. What do you think about your lineup in
It's good.
Toyota?
It's better than most of the other teams. Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know.
And will you try to help your teammate?
Yeah, depending if I'm bad or not.
Yep. Okay, that is everything.
No.
Have a good luck
There's
for. Yeah. Have good luck for this practice session, sir.
No.
Yes. Shut up.
Wait, yes.
Goodbye. Hey girl, you know what I want, baby, to do it to you. I'm seeing it. Oh, hello, sir. Let me walk to you real quick. Blood scar just and why is your flipped? Okay, whatever. Come here, boy. So then, practice one of the season. Brick igual. Yeah, first practice of the season. How are you feeling for this season? And what are your expectations? Monkey. Sure, fucking answer. Yeah. What are your expectations? No. Do you think you'll get help from your teammate Max Young, who is obviously a two-time champion? Do you think he will try to help you? And all right, fair enough. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. Goodbye, and good luck for the session. Who the fuck is this guy? The idiotic, I can't lie. Right then, we are now on track. And running for FP1. Right then, we got the first race, Elias sent it, and this a bit of a crash. Dennis will be letting by some drivers, I guess.
What's up?
Yo, what's up?
Dennis needs to know what livery he's using.
Okay, I'm just. Sure. As Max de Jong has joined now, the two-time world champion.
The what?
Two-time world champion.
What about?
No, Max de Jong is. I just said that the two-time world champion joined. But now we're on with the 20 car of Elias. For the first lap of the session, he's on the soft tires. And we'll see how he gets along then. Now through the kink of turn 11, I think it is. Or might be turn 10. Into 11.
Rushes the wall on the inside.
Yeah. Luckily there's no damage in this game though. Through 13 and 14, he hits the wall again on the inside. Into the final hairpin, he goes a bit wide. But no, he actually stays quite nicely. As we will check what the lap times are for him.
Across the line and set. 114. Sorry, 117.1.
A 117.1, that is quite far off the pace. But Fenris now steals the fastest lap time of the session.
Oh, he's pulled into the pit lane.
Luke goes P3 with a 116.8. We'll have to see what Dennis sets, as he is he's going through the final corner, but he's on the hard tire, so he'll obviously be slower compared to everyone else, obviously. But as now Dennis crosses the line, he goes P. Oh, he invalidated the final corner, so it was a 16.3. As now more and more drivers are joining.
Casually pulling up a track map so I can look at it whenever a driver goes through a corner.
Alright.
Multiple drivers coming out the pit lane here.
Oh. Yes, as we see a driver speeding through the pits there.
That would be Triff.
Interesting. It's another driver speeding through the pit lane.
The McLaren.
There's a crash
Ooh,
in
who's crashed?
exit of turn 9. There was the one car stopped on exit.
Oh yeah. Just before that straight. That is not what you want to do at this circuit.
Yes, sir.
Turn 7, I believe, would be the worst corner to go off. Or turn 8 even. Turn 8.
Yeah, or the one turn 11, I think it is.
Yeah, turn 11 is that little chicane. And turn 10 is chicane.
As he's going very slowly through the final chicane. As here we see, who is that? That is Luke going through the final hairpin. As
He improves.
to a 16.3. As Fenris at a 13.4, makes a very decent lap time. It will be hard to beat that. But Max Young goes P2. It is a 1-2 for the Honda drivers of Max Young and the Fenris.
Speaking of Max, he's going through turn 3 now onto the back straight past the giant paint sponsor.
Yes, sir.
Trust
As
me.
out the road is Elias. I think
Elias.
he's on a hot lap.
That's not what you want to do on a hot lap, mate.
But we have Treff, I believe, in front of him, entering the kink.
Bold is stopped at the final hairpin.
Ooh.
Switching liveries. So that could be on his part, or that could just be sheer confusion about the livery. But he is.
Oh!
That was close.
That was very, very close indeed.
Who was that he that almost went to him?
I think that was Dennis. Denny Denner.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. That was remarkably close.
That's it. It was luckily just an outlap.
Yeah.
But then the current top 3 are Federico De Moncho, aka Fenris, Max Young, Moritz is the top 3. I was gonna say the next few drivers, but
Change tires.
because he will be going out to Hearts. I guess he will be doing some strategies. How does Blood not know what green flag means?
We have the smartest driver in the world right here.
Oh my god.
Is this guy even in the lead?
I have no idea, mate.
Love it. Oh, and we've gotten off from Kids Pop or Bob, whatever.
Just call him Moritz.
Well, he's gone off deep.
Oh! Very big crash through the kink there. As Fenris gets held up by Bolo. He was going very slowly, wasn't even looking behind him. We'll have to wait and see what this slap is by Bolo. I guess it's not something very good. As he almost blocks Fenris once more.
Oh, unfortunately, we're going to have to tag out that radio message there. Not exactly the kindest words exchanged between those two. The Hershey's chocolate car, the number 8, is just exiting the runoff now.
Oh, what happened there?
He just went really, really deep.
Alright.
Bold is ahead of the number 8, the number 7, staying clear.
Holy, this Bolo guy isn't very quick. He's at a 150.8, and that is 37 seconds off the pace to P1.
I don't think he is the lead driver. I think someone didn't get the memo. Yeah, he keeps going on. So he will be voided from the session.
Yeah, certainly.
Watching Triff here through turn 1 and turn 2. Keeps it quite centre.
Oh no, he actually is in the league.
Oh.
As
3. Very close to the wall there from the 66 car. Very close.
I guess he is
So,
pushing very hard, Emma.
yeah. Through 4 and 5 for Triff. Bumps the wall on the exit. Through 6 and 7.
Small correction there.
Recorrect apex for turn 8. Through 9, no issues there, but a tap on the outside. Now flat out for the kink on the straight. The number 8 staying out the way there. Through the first kink, which isn't counted as a corner. To the second kink, which is classified turn 10 on my track map. Gonna go through the chicane of 11 and 12. At least he knows it. Yeah, through the chicane at 11 and 12, down into 13, the final corner. There's multiple people on the front straight there. Hopefully they're not on a hot lap, or are on a hot lap. Oh no! Oh! That's Triff's lap, probably ruined by Bold there. Where does that put him? Triff, I believe, unfortunately, stays.
He did not improve. He was 2 tenths off, so he would have definitely improved if this Bolo guy wasn't.
It's because of that McLaren. The Boldwaller guy.
I think there will be penalties maybe after.
Definitely penalties. Coming on to the number 15 here, coming through the chicane of 11 and 12. Let's see what he can do on this lap. See if he can improve.
I think this might be an outlap by him because he was messaging me on this lap.
Either way, he's still fastest. Yeah, number 15. He's still miles ahead of not miles ahead of the field, but he's 3 tenths up on the nearest person, which is good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think he's going to be on a push lap here as he goes down the straight towards turn 4, past 40th Avenue. That's right.
Ooh, brushes the wall there on the inside, on the right side.
Goes through 7 into 8 here. Going along past 1st Avenue here. And strangely, 2nd Avenue, which is in line with 3rd Avenue. Passes 4th, and he's past 5th, and then again 5th here. Looking at the real track map, this is really confusing.
Oh! He hits the wall there.
I think that is his lap over.
Yeah, he must have lost a lot of time during that crash there. But again...
And he crests really wide, a bit too wide for what he'd hoped. Does he improve? What's his lap? Come on. Passes us now.
16-2.
16.
That is not a deal. As Bolo still hasn't improved his lap time yet.
Yeah. Watching the number 20 here. I thought he was on a lap, but he's coming to the pit lane.
As we'll go on there with Max Young now, heading into turn 1. Keeps it very clean.
Through 2. Through the little kink section into 3, which is here, past the pain, past the big red pain.
It is looking like a really decent lap.
Yeah. Keeping it so perfect with the wall through 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which are all very close together. There's a car up ahead and someone off in the runoff. I think it's the McLaren up ahead of Triff.
No, that's an Aston Martin, I think.
Well, whatever.
Still British Browns.
Yeah.
Max Young is just able.
Oh, brush on the wall there from Max.
He's pushing to 100%, I think.
He's
Through the final chicane. He's gonna send it on Striff. Ooh, he's catching up a lot. I guess he'll be. Yeah,
Oh, he
he's
bumps
been
him. He
slow.
bumps him. That was
We'll have to check if he
not too good
improves.
between the two. What's he
Unlike
gonna
the as
do?
Fenris has actually improved to a 113.1,
Yeah,
and that was a
and Max improves
13.3
to a
by Max.
114.3.
So Fenris is now a whole second clear of his teammate,
Yeah.
which is quite a lot. Um, but he still keeps it in third place. This just shows how fast the top runners are. Not saying that Max isn't a top runner, he's still a top runner in my opinion. Um, uh, yeah, but a whole second spreading P1 to P3. He's a driver, just so you know.
Okay. I don't know who is and isn't, you see. 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
new.
yeah.
We've got the number 30, who's right at the final corner into the pit lane. Friendly words
Oh,
there from Fenris towards J-Caps.
as actually, Moritz and Max have improved. Max improved to 13.7 and Moritz to 39. So that is very good for them. But
To
there's a
number 30. Oh, very deep. That's his lap over. Commentator's curse. Now watching the number 24 going through turn 9 down the back stretch. There's a car ahead. I'm trying to identify. There's a whole gaggle of cars on that straightaway, actually. I think that's, yeah, multiple cars ahead of him. Through 10. They'll be lucky if they don't crash through here. Because two cars very close coming into the final hairpin. Oh, it's traffic paradise out here. There is so many cars.
yeah, we have
There were 3 cars occupying the same space through turn 13 then.
Jesus.
Yeah.
As then we'll go on board with Triff on the hard tires. I think he's doing a full race run. A big lift there from him through turn 2 into 3, almost hitting the wall on exit. Now into the Napa brakes corner, the first of them. He turns in very early to get the apex, but he had to stop steering for a bit. He had to understeer into 8 and 9, I think this is.
Is the 59 is getting close to number 24 here. Hopefully these two don't make contact because they're getting into the tightest section of the track.
But then as it stands, Fenris
Oh,
P1 by 4 tenths, Max, no, Dennis P2 with a 13.5, Max
there's
P3, Moritz P4, Elias P5, Triff P6, Luke P7, Ice P8.
contact was made there between the 59 and the 24 through the final hairpin.
Very
There
interesting.
the 24 slamming into the outside barrier. Luckily, they're both still going, but I have a feeling the 24 in the hards is not so pleased. Oh, and the 59 goes off into the barriers in turn 8. Who knows, the 24. We've got a car stopped. No, we're good. We had a car stopped. Maybe the car's slow before turn 13. Still going.
Sir, stop the car there in the pit. Oh, it's more improved by another 10th to a 13.8. And Ice, aka Pro Gamer, has at a 13.3.
That's good to know. The number 20 here on his lap. Through turn 1. Misses the apex of 2, but to get a good line through. Yeah. He misses that apex for 2. Through 3, brushes the wall next to the pain sign. Clearly, driver's suffering with capybara in the cockpit. Through 4 and 5 here. No real improvements. Through 6 and 7. To 8, keeps it middle of the track, completely fine. Turn 9 as well, just taps the wall. Fast is what you want to be along the back straight next to the ocean front. Very fast. Brushing the wall even. Fast. Through 10, keeps it clean. Now into 11 and 12, but there's, I think, a slower car up ahead. Straight lines it through there. Through 13 with a slower car, I think is the 24. Gonna go down the main straight here to what I'd assume is a good lap time, but I'm not at the lap time board, so I can't actually see.
I will be checking. As Elias improves actually to a 14.9. Yeah, he improves to 49.
Yeah.
That's really good for him.
That's the lap I was watching, that's good.
Yeah, it's very close between Triff and Luke. Both
Yeah.
on the same pace on the hard tires. My teammate, I don't think he's set a lap on softs yet. Otherwise, it would be very far off the pace. If that was on, or my old teammate, of course. If that was on the soft tires, he would be 2.7 seconds off the pace, I think. On the hard tires, no, soft tires. As we watch it on board now with Max de Jong, who started his lap. No, he just finished the hot lap. Never mind. He improves up into P2, so it's a 1-2 for the Hondas.
Speaking of Max, he's kept it very clean through 1 and 2 and 3.
He might be going for another hot lap then.
I think he's going on a big push lap here.
I think so too. Into whatever corner this was.
4,
into 5.
5.
6 here. Into
6
7 and 8.
Here's turn 8. Keeping it very clean. Around 9 as well.
Brushing the wall on exits.
Keeping it on the wall as well. Maybe that's the way the drivers do it. Through the kink. Then towards turn 10 here. Perfect turning. Perfect exit as well. Through 11 and 12. Can he keep it straight? Yes, he can. And braking for 13.
Bit wide on entry there. But he still hits a late apex. I think that is the ideal line.
What is that lap going to be? What is that lap going to be for Max?
He crosses line. It's a 14.2 and it's not an improvement.
That's unfortunate. That was a really good lap. As number 60 and number 24 are very close together on track.
We'll be going on board with the 60 car. He's very, very close to the 24.
Yeah. Would not be surprised if these two have a bit of a coming together, as he's backed out of it.
Yes, sir.
Probably, he's backed out of that one. I think wisely so as well. So prepping for a hot lap. Might as well stay on board with him then.
Yes, sir.
Rounding the final corner here, very wide apex to try and get that speed down the front straight.
So
Just
in
tapped on
total, the drivers have set 17 laps actually, and now 18, and now 19. But we'll be still on board with Fenris, who heads into turn 1, cut turn 1 as much as possible through 2 and 3.
very close.
He's pushing to 100%, I'm sure.
Yep.
Now into turn number 4, I think this is, yes, and into 5, 6 and 7.
6 and 7's this kink to the
Into
right.
8 and 9.
8 here.
He
Taps
brushes
on
the
the
wall and
inside.
inside. Now
And
heading
taps
up
on the
to
wall, gets it
T10
right. Through the kink,
of
which
turn
isn't a
10.
registered corner. And then into turn 10 down here. Very, very tight on the apex as the track narrows slightly for the kink just after. Through the chicane, straight lines in, and he's off.
Oh, he's off. As he'll be having to watch out.
That was very unfortunate for him then. I think he tapped the inside wall and just lost all steering.
Yeah. But we'll be watching on board now with Max Young, who's heading on to the main straight now, or it's on the main straight, sorry. Getting the slipstream from Moritz into turn number 1. Looking very decent of a lap here.
Through 2, keeping it straight for 3, or the entry of 3.
Much cleaner line than Moritz, of course, then, as we see. Into
to get
4
that
and 5
slipstream.
and 6, 7 now. A bit tighter than Moritz. Oh, there's a bit of collision there.
Max is not going to be happy about that.
Most likely, no.
Through 8 here. I think this is Max's lap over, but we're going to keep this because this is good. They go side by side now. Always the scariest part.
I'll say very clean overtake actually by Max. As Moritz sends it, that's a bit of a stupid move by Moritz.
These two have given up on trying to get the fastest lap. They're just racing. It's only practice 1. Very wide apex for the number 8. Neither of them, I don't think, want to give each other an inch, but we're going to keep with this because this is some of the best action I've seen.
Oh wait, Triff improved actually to a 13.5.
That's good. That's good for him. It's
Yeah.
Good for Triff.
That's actually very nice by him.
Max, I think. Yeah, no, Max isn't slowing down. He's waiting for the mistake from the number 8. Number 8 pulls out the way, lets him through, and I think that's that kerfuffle done with. I hope that's that kerfuffle done with. But
now the 10 car of Max Youngis will be approaching the number 20 car of Elias. So I think Elias has just backed off his lap.
Yeah, Elias has pulled off.
But then the car ahead now would be J Caps, I think, who's also not on a push lap. Lovely. But then we'll go on with Luke. Into turn 1. He needs to cut turn 1 as much as possible, but he doesn't do that. Into 2 and 3. Staying very close to the wall here on entry or mid corner. Into 3. Almost brushes the wall and exit there. Now coming into the 4 to 7 section.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep it clean.
5, 6 through here and 7 down to 8.
And 9, of course, after this corner.
Not traveling very fast.
Then on the straight here, we'll be approaching turn 10.
Not so straight.
I mean, he's still flat out, so I can't. Oh,
brushes the wall on the exit.
He stayed very close. As Dennis will be catching up. We'll go on board with him.
I think he's backing off.
I think it's. Oh, as there is a stranded. Who is the nice pro gamer who is standing in the chicane? he'll be very lucky if someone just doesn't mess up, of course, there.
Watching number 24 here. What's his lap going to equate to? But I need to find out who he is.
J-Caps. As Fenris improved to a 12.7. Jeez.
That is one heck of a lap time. We were watching the wrong lap the whole time.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
crazy.
Oh, and there's two cars, I think, pushing each other along there.
He is.
It's the 24, and who's the other one involved? The 24.
Oh, big crash there. No, the 24 car.
Yeah, the 24 and what number is this? The 59. Were pushing each other along just then. So, as the 24 goes into the pit lane,
We'll be on board with Fenris now. We start the soft lap. I think he'll be doing some quali pace, a bit bumpy straighter into turn number 1.
I think that was his hot lap.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 112.7 was his hot lap. Just that he's just improved.
No frick.
He's improved by 100th.
Jesus.
Two people pushing each other down the pit lane. As
Sweet home Alabama.
J-Cab's complaining about the tyres. He's changed to a new set of softs, it looks like.
Yes, most likely.
As he's got Max De Jong right behind him.
Oh, bit of weaving there. Oh, what is that?
Very nearly contact.
That's
That's
not what you want to
surely
see.
gonna be investigated. That's surely going to be investigated.
Let's see if Max will be trying to get past this guy. And he does so. Oh!
And cuts him off again.
Oh, again.
He's going to need a... If he continues like this, that's going to be a grid drop, surely.
Most likely, yeah. As they're heading into turn 11, oh, he tries to send it.
Yeah, through 10, sorry. Through the chicane, is he going to try anything into
What?
that?
No, that corner. I swear that corner is 11.
Nah, the kink before it isn't registered as a corner.
Oh, I swear it is.
Look at the track map. It's not registered as a corner. The left-hand kink, but that's not a corner. It's a turn 10, that one, not 11. J-Caps, anyway, he's going to try for another hot lap here.
What the? How do they get 14 corner? Oh, okay, I'm confused. Alright.
How did you get 14 corners? There's only...
No, on the track map it says 14 corners. So I assume the kink is a turn 10.
Well,
and then
the Wikipedia one I was looking at, there was only 13 corners.
What the fuck? I'll send you a picture of the track map I found.
Yeah, look on Wikipedia, it says there's 13 corners.
Interesting.
Anyway, J-Caps making minor mistakes here.
He's very far off the pace, but what can you expect from a rookie, I suppose. As Mortensen goes into turn number 10, breaks at the green board. He hits the wall on exit there a bit. Into 11, 12, 13. Now, into 13 now. Mid corner now, it's going to be 14 actually, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's 2 corners somehow.
Which is, I mean, pro NASCAR style. But he crosses the line soon, I suppose. And it was just an outlap, so let's go on with him again.
Very slow.
Into turn number 1, very, very wide, trying to push it as much as possible. He's going to lose him. Well, it's 3/10, I believe. Through turn 3. it's not been a very good lap so far for him, for the German driver. Into turn number 4. Very nice with there. Into 5, 6, 7. Hits the wall on exit of 7. Into 8. Now into turn number 9. He hits the wall again. He's hit the wall so many times on this lap.
Someone is ahead of him. I'm trying to identify. It's
That was J Caps, I believe. Into the corner of turn number 10.
J Caps is ahead of him. Will he pull out the way or not? That is the question.
Yes, I don't think so. He's into turn number 13. Now 14.
14
At the exit of 14. We'll have to see what the lap time is.
What's the lap gonna be? What's the lap gonna be? Max Lejeune goes to a 13. J-Caps a 118.
And that's a 14-2, so that was not an improvement by the German driver.
Max's fastest lap is a 113.4. Closely followed by a 113.5. Pro Gamers back in the car and back in the pit lane.
Oh, vamos.
He's hit.
Fenris improved again, what?
Ow.
I don't know.
What is he made of?
Magic.
Low way out. We always remember him being, what is that? 35 seconds off the pace. 35 seconds to J-Caps, that is, at least.
Imagining 35 seconds to the nearest rival.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
As we have another driver joined of Danbo.
We could have a little battle here between the number 15 and the number 8, heading to turn 1. As they're both very close to each other. J-Caps are breaking himself, making the car behind. Oh, and there's a crash! We have a crash between the two.
Oh, yeah, there's a crash. That's
He stops
oh!
the track and there's
That was a huge crash.
3-car pile-up, essentially. Repeat of real life.
That was a
terrible.
huge crash there.
So that was J-Caps. Who else I'm trying to identify? The person who's doing really well. And someone else.
That was Dennis, I think.
Oh, it was Dennis, was it?
Yes.
Either way, the number 8, the number 15.
Yes, we'll be riding on board with the 66 car now for this lap.
I think we have a first DNF of the session. Watching number 66 here. Brushes the wall.
Pushing to 100%, I'm sure. Not so much on the exit there. I think he's being a bit conservative there on the exit. Through the king that is not a corner. Oh, he hits a wall. He hits a wall.
Glitch. No one loves it.
It's disgusting to see. But then, I think that's J-Caps ahead. We will... No, actually, let's run right on board with Moritz, who's going to start a hot lap now.
J-Caps is going again after that incident. He is coming into the pit lane, however.
We'll watch the 60 car. Through 9, exit of 9. Let's see. He has the car of Alias, something ahead.
We very nearly just had a crash in the pit lane.
Oh, interesting. As Fenris now enters the turn number 10.
The incident was between the number 8 Hershey's car and J-Caps.
As Fenris goes really wide. I guess this is an outlap.
No, I think this is entering his hot lap.
Oh, yeah, outlap. Yeah, that's definitely an outlap.
Yeah,
so
that
that's
was
right
definitely
on
an
board.
outlap. That was definitely an outlap. Jesus.
Into turn number 1. Looking very, very nice. so far. Pushing to 100%.
Through
He said
2
to me.
and into 3. Typing as well as driving. He
That
must
is
have mastered the
golden
art.
stuff.
Very nice through 4 into the complex, as we're now going to dub it. Out into 8. Very snug. Very nice. Very nice. Through 9. Does he do the same? Yes, he does. Down towards the kink, which has no name. So 20 minutes left of the session.
No name kink.
Down into 10.
Very nice. Very, very lovely for you.
Very nice. That was one of the cleanest 10s I've seen all day.
As let's hope he has no
11,
traffic,
12,
which it seems. Into the hairpin.
13, through 14. Onto
This
the
is a
straight
very,
away.
very nice lap, I think.
This is a fast lap, I feel. Well, we weren't looking to improve to a 1:12.6. What's this lap going to be?
It's the exact same!
7.
It's the exact same as his fastest lap.
One of the smallest margin improved. But he's done it again. Not 1:12.5. 6. Whoever said that. And he celebrates by crashing into the wall on the next lap. Well, let me check to see how much he improved by.
He improved by 0.000. Look above the mark is 2 minutes 13. So we'll be watching more with Dennis into turn number 1. Very clean for that.
Very tight and into the wall.
Oh!
That's his lap over. I have a feeling that's going to be a very, very annoyed driver in there.
I feel so too. But that's ice now. Racing with Triff. He lets him by though. I think he was just on an out lap and didn't want to ruin
I think
his
Triff
lap.
is on a hot lap here. Oh, these two are getting close yet again. Triff into the wall. Number 20 car behind. These two need to keep it clean, or else there are going to be issues between the two. And they touch.
Not a very ideal.
They touch again. We've got someone coming out the pit lane.
Oh!
And the other car's off.
It's not ideal for the Mercedes driver and the Aston Martin driver.
And we've got someone else involved with ice there down in the background.
Oh!
Oh, there's almost contact.
Very close to contact, but we'll run on board with Elias to see if he catches up to them.
That's Dan F1. How the fuck do you say his name?
Dan Bow F1, I think.
Yeah. All three of them, I think, have spaced out perfectly.
We'll have to see if Elias gets impeded or not. I think he should be clear for now.
No major improvements, but as it stands, Max is going to be 8/10 down by the end of the session.
Very far off the pace, but I mean, he's still P2, so...
Yeah, P2, but 8/10. That's
very
it's
interesting.
Like Verstappen domination qualifying, and there's a crash in turn 1, and it's a barge of wheels between the two drivers who we were just talking about.
Very interesting.
Ice and Dan. They're number 33, and I think that's number 20. Oh, and there's contact again. And
Oh, whoa! Whoa, that's a huge crash.
That's a big crash.
And they collide again.
There's so much contact. jeez.
The controversy between these two drivers is... What are they doing? We might need to call for a red flag if they continue to do...
No, we should be good. They're going again.
That could have been a red flag.
That was very nearly a red. They touch again. These two are at each other's throats today. Would not be surprised if they get handed some sort of penalty. I see them going off here.
Oh, yep. Black flag. Oh!
So,
This is no idea for it. No, Morb gets held up. Morb gets held up by these two. And so we'll have to look on with Fenris. He has not improved, I think. Tambo pen for blocking Mort's lap.
Oh god, I think there's been an accident between Triff. Oh, I think there's been a crash in the pit lane. I think we've had a minor incident in the pit lane.
Interesting.
Someone's backwards. Fenris is backwards in the pit lane somehow.
Who?
Fenris, the guy who's first,
Oh.
he was backwards in the pit lane. Wait! Oh, I thought Max went fastest then.
Oh.
I clicked through to the cards and it made it show Max first because he just put a lap in.
Alright.
Must have double clicked a bit too hard. Either way, watching the 59 here through the final corner. He's in his own little pocket here. Maybe one or two back markers coming out the pit lane, but that shouldn't be an issue for him. What's he going to pull on this lap? 119, not bad. About race pace, but not what you want to be setting in this session.
I think that might have been our first out lap or he just messed up.
I think it might have been. Ice is asking for where Danbo is.
Dunbo is...
Danbo is through the final hairpin.
Oh.
If these two ever coming together in the race, that would be
very
bad
interesting.
for both of them. I would say it would have massive implications to the championship, but this is round one. I mean,
As he stopped on track now,
yeah.
there'll most certainly be penalties served out for these two.
Just to warn everyone for mayhem.
So what is Fenris doing here?
Triff, I think, is going to be done for the session today. He's out the car.
Or he might just be taking a break. Who
Yeah, he
knows?
could either be taking a break or he's out the session. Oh, as we've missed it, but Max has improved to a 12.9.
Oh! Nice,
Max
very good
improved
by
to a
him.
12.9. We've missed it, but Max improved to a 112.929. Very good for him.
Nice, very decent. By the Belgian driver. So the Belgian won too.
Okay, pilot, we might have an issue. There's 3 cars. 2 of them are the people who, yeah, the,
Oh no!
There's 4 cars involved. All of these people will be getting a pet. This is a
Oh my god.
This is my first race commentating, and this is in shambles. The other J-Cat's getting involved.
Jesus Christ.
What has happened? We might have to start investigating the 15 as well.
Oh my, oh! This collision between Dumbo again.
Jesus.
This is not what you want to be seeing.
Oh, and Danbo goes off again. Fenris, I think, has No, it's not Fenris. I think it's Max. Max de Jong. He's gonna have the best view of these two sparring with each other
Most
as they
definitely.
crash yet again.
Crash fest as they collide again.
These two will probably be getting a black
Oh!
flag for this session. As we have 10 minutes to go. Well, just about 10 minutes to go. This is absolute shambles, to quote Crofty.
We will be going on board with Fenris now, as he requests us to do that.
And there's a crash in the final corner.
Oh god. Okay.
Guess who between?
Yeah, I really wonder. So now, Fenris starts his hot lap. I will be commentating on this, as there's
I'll
a
keep watching the other two.
crash ahead. But then Fenris starts his hot lap. Into turn number 1, breaks at the red board. Try to cut turn 1 as much as possible, which he does excellently. He might be in a bit of trouble with the cars ahead. Into turn number 3 now, looking like a very low lap. As oh my god, there's a huge traffic ahead, but he gets through cleanly. Breaks at the red board. Through turn number 4, into 5. It's looking very clean by the Belgian driver.
God.
Into 7 and 8, into 7 and 8 and 9 now. Sorry. Looking very good so far. As he just brushes towards ever so slightly on exit into the kink. It's a very good lap so far. He brakes for turn number 10. As he just is ever so slightly widened out, will be messing up his lap. We'll have to see if he improves or not through the chicane of 13 and 11 and 12 into 13. Cut straight to 14, exit 14 as he hits the wall on exit, and that will be slapped on. We'll have to see if he improves or not. Very unlikely that he does. He crosses line. It's at 12.8. 12.8 by the Belgian driver. But yeah, there will most certainly be no.
That's put a rest to that issue.
Yeah.
Max, I think, is going to be trying to improve his lap here.
Most likely, yeah.
No way, 0 to hero.
Sure.
Let's go. Anyway, Max through turn 1. Perfect line there. Through 2. Doubles the curve. Into 3. Keeping out the... Trying to keep out the way of that car ahead. The best move I've ever seen. Wow.
Oh no!
My gosh.
He gets hit
Who
by.
was that?
I
Who
think
was that?
that was Jacobs as he
Jacobs.
stopped. Oh! An even bigger crash. Actually, might need to raise flag the session, I think. There are 2 cars.
Yeah,
The 2 cars stopped there.
yeah, both of the 2 drivers who were involved in that incident will be investigated via the FIA.
Most certainly, yeah.
I got S issue. I got S issue.
Very lovely
I got-
issue.
That's the quote of the day. I got S issue.
We'll
Watching
go on
Trent
board with
right now.
Elias here. The 20 car. He's pushing, I think, to 100. Oh no!
Who was pushing?
The 20 car, but he hit the wall.
It's a shame. Still pushing by the sound of it, though.
Yeah.
Through 10. He's going to go through the chicane of 11 and 12, or he's backed off. Dennis is not happy. Dennis really isn't happy. Oh dear.
We will be having to
Jacob
censor
is
something.
offline, but he's stopped.
We'll ride on board with 0 to hero as he hits the wall there and exit.
We have 2 number 24s. That's not going to get confusing whatsoever. Watching number 20 again through turn 3. I think he's had a pretty good turn 1 too, given the fact he's here already.
No, which car? 20?
26. There's 2 26. I think it's 26.
Oh, 24. No?
24, 28. Yeah, that's. Either way, number 20. Oh, there's a slow car ahead, right off the apex. Who's that?
We'll ride on board with Fenris. I think he's pushing now.
You're watching Fenris through 3. That slow car has, I think, moved on, luckily. Very close to the inside wall. Through the section into 8 and 9. Very smooth between the two. We've got 4 minutes left of the session. He's gonna come through the kink with no name. Down towards the turn 10 left-hander, 90 degrees through the slightly less straight kink into the turns of 11 and 12, a very flat-out chicane. Across the curb, down into 13 and 14. On Wikipedia, registered as 1 corner. Flat. He's going to be flat towards the line. And what's his lap going to be? Is it going to be any improvement? Crosses the line.
It is not an improvement. It is a 13.4, I think. They would have still put him P4 if he hadn't said a hot lap yet.
We have Ice complaining that he wants to set another lap, even though he was in shambles. Fenris ain't he ain't driving no more with 3 minutes to go. He's out of the session. He doesn't need to improve. It's everyone else. But as it stands, he's going to be 0.3 faster than P2 man Max, who's, I think, on a hot lap here. Through
right on board with him.
the complex of 5, 6, and 7. Through to 8. I think you touched the wall there on the exit of 7. Through 9.
Pushing to 100%, I think.
Very clean. It's one of the cleanest things I've seen. Through the kink of no name. Brushes the wall on the exit. Through the left-hander. In through the final chicane.
Oh, pushing to 100% there, touching the inside of the final chicane.
Into 14, out of 14,
Oh.
into the wall again. I think that might have cost him his lap. Let's see where that puts him. Let's see where that has put. Max is 113.9. He's improved.
A whole second off.
I think he's going to have two more chances to go for Max. Through 3. There's a gaggle of cars up ahead.
Looking at the quality times from last season, the lap times have been faster by 4/10 compared to last season.
That's good.
So that's a huge improvement.
Rush the wall again with a minute to go. I think he's going to get one last chance at trying to beat that lap. Fenris. He's got the number 8 just behind him. Does Max. He brushes the wall. The 8 versus the 10. I think he's going to try down the inside. I think there might have been contact between the two. Not quite sure, given the fact that 8's a bit laggy. Max again through to the final hairpin. What will he pull out this time? He's coming towards the line. He's coming towards the line. And he's not going to get a final lap in. This is the lap that counts for Max. Is it going to be? What's it is?
17-8.
It's not an improvement. He stays on pole with over 0.3 of a gap. It's Fenris on pole. Oh, no, I'm joking. It's Fenris on pole for the next session of free practice. Let's go.
Yes, I will be calculating how many laps the people have done.
What a celebration, what a celebration. Fenris didn't do the most amount of laps. It's a little celebration there from J-Caps as he's not last.
As they've in total done 218 laps, which is a lot. Yeah. I'll be taking a screenshot of this leaderboard.
Time to do a bit of a hot lap fun.
But yeah, nice session over. Hopefully we'll see you guys later for FP2. But yeah then. We will now be going to the wrong one. Fucked up the there. Hold on. Hello. No. Okay. Browse. Okay. Could have done it earlier, but yeah. There we go. Alright then. Thank you for watching the stream. I will be stopping the recording now. But hopefully we'll see you guys later for FP2. And yeah.